The UK's leading reggae show is next. Warm and Easy.
When you find yourself in time of trouble, Warm and Easy will play for you. Warm and Easy is the answer. Let it be. 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 Warm and Easy is the answer. Let it be.
This is Diverse FM 102.8.
I care less about workers of iniquity. Rastafari is my security. Chimney. And I'm going out and coming in. Never leave by Jaja. I keep me far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. Keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from Satan. I let walk with me, talk to me, show me the thoughts and them hard for me. Me dep on my journey, them can't see me. Them a preface me, can't write off with me. Be a shield for me, reveal to me the bad card, what them a deal and give me. You never hesitate for bust the seal for me. I lay, and I'm going out and when me forward in. Never leave by Jaja. Keep me far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. Keep me far from demons. Keep me far from Satan. More time I can't believe. Feel for grief. Flesh them a tear and them coming at me. The Bible tell me about a nation of heat. Me think a joke but now the joke's on me. Stay with me. I clear the stage for me. I'm smiling at my face and I think I great for me. So when me touch the road, Jaja arrive with me. So in my going out and coming in, never leave I Jaja. And keep me far from cultures. And never going out and coming in. Keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from Satan. I man care less about workers of iniquity. Rastafari is my security. And me I strive with those who strive with me. Fight against them way I fight against we. Chimney, sing it. And in my going out and coming in, hey, never leave I Jaja. And keep me far from vultures. And when me going out and when me forward in, keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from demons. I let walk with me, talk to me.
There you go, the sounds there of the band called Terrace Riley. If you just tuned in, greetings and welcome. This is the World Reggae Beat on Diverse 102.8 FM. Right, we've got an action-packed show as usual for you. And this week we've got a very special guest. We'll tell you more about that after this.
Keep me far from culture. And I'm going out and I'm coming in. And keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from Satan.
You're still taking what's not yours. Greedy though you got more. Switching on me now, snitching on me now. Picking up dirty attitudes. What's your future then? I'm not sure. Now you lurk on every corner, trying to make $1 from them quarters. Thought you were my friend, give an helping hand. Prove to be my enemy, you can't even trust anyone. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. Waste no time on you, not behaving yourself up in a crime on you. Now there's a fine in you. Now tell me what you you gonna do? Willing to help and not to want you to see. Stupid things you do, I just can't believe. Seems you don't know what you really need. Take it, remember life carries its own speed. I was there to motivate you. Seems you don't appreciate it. What is it that generate you to do the bad things you do? I really hate it. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. The world is getting dangerous. Sickness and disease are very contagious. All these bad things happening just ain't for us. God help us out, can you pray for us? I've got to protect my life. I've got to love myself. My heart cries within me. Love and respect, that's what you should be giving me. When you hate each other, you don't know what you're doing to me. If I allow this corruption, it's only ruining me. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I was there to motivate you. Seems you don't appreciate it. What is it that generates you to do the bad things you do? I really hate.
Oh, what a track there from the man called Sizzler Kalonji. And that's called Take Myself Away. I'm not going to do that because I'm here for the next couple of hours with some of the best reggae music from both sides of the Atlantic. And that was one of them. And as I said just before, you're going to hear me talk to a reggae icon. And recently we had the passing of one of our reggae icons by the name of William Bonnie Ruggs Clark, otherwise former lead singer for Inner Circle and the group called Third World. I believe I was one of the last, if not the last person to interview him live in the studio weeks before his passing, which was a big shock. And I tell you what, you're going to hear me talk to him and hear what he had to say at the time about his career in reggae music. That's all to come right here on Diverse.
Real friends serve you long, fake friends do you wrong.
There's also a Reggae Top 10 who's going to be number one this week. Stay tuned to find out.
Me did have you as my closest brother. I wouldn't switch or sell out for another until you snap and I'm back with a dagger. Now I see your true colors. Yeah, you sell me out without a reason. Change up just like the season. We never won it like that, them and Steven. I see your true colors. Everything did good before the smoke did clear. Me and you did closer than shoes were in a pair. We never had much but we still make it share. Until you start change like a truck way in a gear. Me and you did plans so with a ton of millionaire. I see you sell me out like a souvenir. When we really did need you, you disappear, you were no longer there. Me did have you as my closest brother. I wouldn't switch or sell out for another until you snap and I'm back with a dagger. Now I see your true colors. Yeah, you sell me out without a reason. Change up just like the season. We never won it like that, them and Steven. I see your true colors. Well, everybody did have to flex when the times were low. We never did have no problem when we did a grow. The real test come when the money start flow. And you start feel the power of your EGO. You're selfish and evil, we start to expose. I know your best friend are money and clothes. Black should be the only color of a Negro, but you're full of colors just like the rainbow. Me did have you as my closest brother. I wouldn't switch or sell out for another until you snap and I'm back with a dagger. Now I see your true colors. Yeah, you sell me out without a reason. Change up just like the season. We never won it like that, them and Steven. I see your true colors. Funny how we used to have a link when we never have nothing. Now that the things start build is a big power struggle. Funny how we used to have a link when we never have nothing. Now that the things start build is a big power struggle. More hype, more hardened. More powerless, pardon. More disloyalty and deceit. You see it. More hype, more hardened. More powerless, pardon. More disloyalty and deceit. I needed that you as my closest brother. I wanna switch or send out for another.
I tell ya, just love that track there from the man called Wayne Marshall. And that's the Wayne Marshall from Jamaica, of course. We have our own Wayne Marshall here in the UK. Great R&B singer. And sings reggae as well. He's another former guest on the World Reggae Beat. In the meantime, get this track off the brand new album from Wayne Marshall himself from Jamaica called True Colours. That's the title track. That was Wayne Marshall. This is Pressure.
It's pressure. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Major pour blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. So long I've been waiting to be with you all alone. I've been anticipating. The first time we kissed was breathtaking. And girl, we got a bright future in the making. Oh, when we are together, my heart feels so much better. Oh, girl, I need you and that's no lie. Whenever that we make love, I am judge a take us. And I'm so glad that I made you mine. Oh, keep that precious smile on your face. Jah will keep you warm and safe. Make it worthwhile, just you and I with love the most I create. Let's start a family and make things great. Cause when and how we met, girl, it's not a mistake. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Major pour blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. There's something about her. Oh, I just can't do without her. Never had a woman of such virtue. Oh, I give you my love, girl. I got no intentions to hurt you. Stay close to me, don't slip away. With a firm we pray. Wherever I go, you will follow and keep you warm and safe. Make sure the children of health and faith. Cause when I say I love you, that's what I mean. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Major pour blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. Oh, people say things and that no break you. Girlfriend, I truly appreciate you. Touch the street, every king man I rate you. I bring you in my room and good loving I wait you. From the darkness, the rest
The artist, otherwise known as Pressure Bus Pipe.
Only pressure bus pipe can
I'll have to find out why he has the add-on bus pipe on the end of his name, Pressure. That's the title track of his album called Love and Affection. It's a Tuesday evening right here on Diverse, and we're going to keep the music flowing nice and easy.
You know, he's a man who can't take the botheration, you know. So let the door it.
Remember this one?
I wear the good Lord splits you. Brand new music on this. You say you love me and you care, but you never then near. You're always on the run. Now tell me this, why we can't spend no quality time? Kick back and just unwind. You always have something to do. That simple mean that love you not true, cause only when you want to me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the warmth. Tell me where is all of the tenderness. And there is something else that's been bugging me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, well, why if your nails fi do a me, bills fi pay a me, ear fi do a me, and you're making fun of me, and I'm the one with the J.O.B. So baby, why won't you give me some TLC? And there is rumors going around, say when I'm out of town, there is a man where I'm supposed to be. Too late to be begging on your knees. Hand me my keys and let go off me shirt sleeve. You can go do as you please. You can go talk to John, Peter or Steve. Because if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, no man no one feel live a lonely life of that I'm sure. But me nah go second feel less when I know I deserve more. Every day from me vest, when me love you come and pour it out. You pour it out, and when me ready for some my years, you lock me out and change your route, and then you run your mouth. But you don't know what love is about. Well, I am sick and I'm tired, and I'm sick. I don't want no more of this. Because if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. I hear me sing, you say you love me and you care, but you never then hear. You're always on the run. Now tell me this.
The voice there of the man called Junior Kelly on that classic Bob Marley track. Track called Love So Nice. Music's nice. I hope you're enjoying it. And don't forget you're in tuned to Diverse on 102.8 FM and online, of course, across the World Wide Web. Don't forget there's a Reggae Top 10 in between now and the end of the show. Also, you're going to hear me talk to the reggae legend Bonnie Ruggs. As I said, he recently passed away, and he's a great loss to reggae music. And as a tribute to him and the fans, we're going to replay an interview I did with him early this year.
Diverse FM.
Diverse FM 102.8, powered by the PC Help Centre Dunstable. PCHelpCentre.com, Retailer of the Year 2013-2014.
Sunday the 4th of May sees the next bank holiday special of Soul for Real at the Birding Bush Bushmead. All starts from 8 p.m. with DJ Eli Brown and special guests, with free admission through till midnight at Soul for Real, the Birding Bush Bank Holiday Special, Sunday the 4th of May. Don't sit at home reminiscing, get out and party.
Do you have a community or charity event taking place this year? Then get it on our news events page on our website, diversefm.com. Click on Add Event and register your event on the calendar. And the best part is, it's free. Diverse FM 102.8, local radio at the heart of our town.
Diverse.
Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me feel from deep down in my soul, I'm losing all control. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. It feels so right. Champagne and candlelight, the way you hold me tight. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. Oh, no.
Woman, you're nice. Yo, this is Shuggy. Yeah. Let it be known when I'm in town, listen to the only real 100% reggae show, World Reggae Beat. See me, DJ Warman Easy Larger. Now you come to think,
give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me feel from deep down in my soul, I'm losing all control. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. It feels so right. Champagne and candlelight, the way you hold me tight. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. Oh, no.
Woman, you're nice. Smile on your face is like you're right upon the night. Girl, me can't wait to give you everything you like. Hope you from the day you kiss my sight. I guarantee that you'll be satisfied. Don't be afraid to break the rules. And to better things, so tell the little man to cool. I'm my lucky star, I can't believe I found a jewel. And them all ask what you wanna do. So make them know say that me have the tool.
The way you make me feel from deep down in my soul, I'm losing all control. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. It feels so right. Champagne and candlelight, the way you hold me tight. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. Oh, no.
Woman, you bring the niceness, priceless. Girl, you have the place. Bossy, I forget. Yes, I love the chase, you know, say. No bagger man can come call your name. All where you gonna, you me claim. Woman, your body tight, matter. Woman, you really blessed. Polite, proper, out above the rest. You are my darling empress. That's why, girl, I confess.
Yeah. Passion, passion. The dance and you smile, you beckon. And I just know what it is you reckon. Give me more, give me more. More, 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 more. Yes. Hey, Miss Kisses, I'm gonna grant you your wishes. And you can bet on your 4-leaf clover. I'm gonna love you over and over. The way you make me feel from deep down.
And where is that on this week's Reggae Top 10 right here on the World Reggae Beat? We shall find out now. Because this week's number 10 is a former number 1 from Jakur called That Girl. This week's number 9, Pressure Busspipe off his new album called The Sound. A track called Virgin Islands Nice. Lewis Joseph with This Ghetto from the album called Yasomide is at this week's number 8 in our Reggae Top 10. Wayne Marshall's True Colours is at 7. An artist who's going to be appearing in Wellingborough alongside myself playing music will be Richie Stevens. He's at this week's number 6 with the real reggae music. Anthony Melvo, brand new track from him called All of Me, John Legend cover, is at this week's number 5. 4, Taras Riley and Big Ute, featuring Big Ute should say, with a track called 5 Days off Taras's new album Love Situation. This track here in the background, Shaggy and Barry Hammond, Fight This Feeling, at this week's number 3. 2 is Luciano, last week's number 1 with And Now You're Gone. That means this week's number 1 is something different.
Diverse FM.
Baby, I love you.
That's right, and it's this man, Maxi Priest, from his new album, forthcoming album, track called Every Little Thing.
Every little thing about you keeps you on my mind. I never wanna be without you, baby, always be mine. Cause every time I have to leave you, really breaks my heart. Cause I don't wanna grieve you or tear you apart. Cause I know that a girl like you, 1 in a million, and there's nothing that I would do. Cause you give me that feeling, it's true. It's true, baby, it's true. Every little thing about you, mine. I knew that I had to get you, only just a matter of time. Cause whenever I see you, you always blow my mind. And that's why I wanna love you all the time. It's true. Every little thing about you. Yeah. Baby, it's true. It's what I love about you. That a girl like you, one in a million, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do, 'cause you give me that feeling, it's true.
Wow, what a track. Maxi Priest, this week's number 1 on our Reggae Top 10, right here on World Reggae Beats on Diverse. Don't forget, you can like us on Facebook. Just go to Diverse FM 102.8 and you can like us on Facebook. And also you can tweet us at Twitter at Diverse FM, FM in capitals. And you can tweet us on Twitter as well. Some shout outs coming up in between now and the end of the show. That was Maxi Priest, Every Little Thing, off his brand new album, soon to be released. I tell you what, I was invited to his launch party and I wasn't able to get there. What a thing. Anyway, I look forward to the album, as I'm sure you do as well. Here's another track from the man called Maxi Priest. Production by Lockdown.
Much more than me, and more, and more, and more. God knows the way you are to me, I couldn't live without you. And I know the things you do for me, I could never doubt you. And it shows the way you do your things, folks always love you. And it makes me smile. I can't do no more but appreciate you. 'Cause you got my heart, you got my soul. Big bad and bold, I love you so. You're my rock, my foundation. See, you're my number one. Lady, you're my everything. Sweetest love that I've been in. Yeah, my bona fide love that I adore. You're much more than me, and more, and more, and more.
Well, listen, the world beats on international. Think I'll DJ one easy, nice and easy each and every time. And then you say, yeah, you gotta come back to love, a little bit of love, and live a life of love each day. You gotta come back to love, warm and easy love, 'cause love is what we all embrace. You gotta come back to love, a little bit of love, and live a life of love each day. Come back to love, some warm and easy love, 'cause love is what we all embrace, yeah. And you fi check the situation, see where things are going. Have a conscious view on things that are happening. So many things are going wrong, what are we contributing? Just can't stand there and watch all you suffering. You got to love your neighbor and your fellow man. Help those who see suffering and give them what you can. And just a oneness, like warm and easy do, and love will see you through, yeah. You You gotta come back to love, a little bit of love, and live a life of love each day. You gotta come back to love, warm and easy love, 'cause love is what we all embrace. You gotta come back to love, a little bit of love, and live a life of love each day. Come back to love, some warm and easy love, 'cause love is what we all embrace. Yeah. Warm and easy.
Well, roots and culture, we have the chant. Roots and culture come from my heart. We not stop sessions, I will tell you. Like this, and me sing them. Well, if a culture, we not stop chant it, and if a reality, you know we want it, and we want the truth and right every day. Anytime we hold the mic and DJ car, we have to uplift with people, and we have to rise up with people, and because them face too much oppression, and we want them to stand up strong. And me sing say, me want my people them to stand up firm. Work hard, then you bound to earn. Teach the youth them and make them learn and make a positive vibe. You make concern. And if you're wicked, you must get burned. And you know that the table ain't go turn up. You see your enemy, make sure you stern up. Just like me Auntie Laverne and me sing say, well, if a culture we not stop chant it, and if a reality you know we want it, and we want the truth and right every day. Anytime we hold the mic and DJ car, we have to uplift with people, and we have to rise up with people, and because them face too much aggression, and me want them to stand up. Them have to stand up strong, and me singing on the Gideon. You know we have to the day in the revolution. My man say, oh, what a bam bam oh. When the father come for him land, because the truth I go reveal.
Anthony Henry, aka Tipper Irie, from Lockdown Productions. That's his production, of course. The rhythm track is called the UK Flu Rhythm. And you listen to the voices of Maxi Priest kicking off the version excursion. Right in between Maxi and Tipper was the artist by the name of Dan Isasha, aka Dan I. Maxi, of course, former member of the great sound system from the UK called Saxon, as is Tipper Irie. We'll be talking to Tipper very soon right here on Diverse. In the meantime, you're locked in to Diverse, of course, on 102.8 FM, the best music talk frequency, 3 counties and beyond. We're going global. Online, of course. Still to come, you're going to hear new tracks from Beanie Man, Burro Bantan, Deli Ranks, Bugle, Sean Paul, Jimmy Kozia, and more. But before all of that, we're going to have a short break, and we'll be back with more good music right here on Diverse. We're back with this week's number 10 in our Reggae Top 10. If you were listening earlier, you'll know that it's Jacure.
Well, if a culture we not stop chant it, and if a reality you know we want it, and we want the truth and right every day. Anytime we hold the mic and DJ car, we have to uplift with people.
This is Diverse FM 102.8.
The Mick Foster More Music Breakfast Show with Barnfield College. Enroll now for full-time and part-time courses starting in April and in September. Check out our website, college.barnfield.ac.uk.
My name.
Food.
Art. Buildings.
Museums.
Parks. My accent. What's your heritage? The Heritage Lottery Fund provides grants of up to £50,000 to run projects that help young people to explore their heritage. If you're aged 11 to 25 or work with young people, visit the Heritage Lottery Fund website and search Young Roots for more info.
Galleries.
Books.
Music.
Football.
Photography.
My street. This is mine. What's yours? Hashtag Young Roots.
Who guarantees you rent 52 weeks a year? Guarantees you rent when the property is vacant? Guarantees you rent when the tenants fail to pay? Guarantees you a contract start date with no risk, no insurance policies, and no set-up fees. Northwood are the letting agents who guarantee rental income 52 weeks a year. Call Luton 41 21 41. Northwood, Luton 41 21 41. T's and C's apply.
Don't worry, Motorised here, helping you with all your motoring needs. Starting problems, tyres, brakes and exhaust, plus servicing too. We're also an authorised LUK clutch fitting centre. Our recovery service is also available. Motorised Garage and MOT Centre, 207 Lee Grave Road, Luton, Beds, LU3 1RJ. MOT Centre now open. We do MOTs while you wait. Motorised, keeping you on the road. Call 01582 582758.
Check it out, y'all.
This is Diverse FM 102.8.
Swear that girl will be the only one for me, the one that makes my life complete. Yeah, and when I find that girl, I hold her down, I swear that girl, she'll be the one that conquers me. My love will take control of me. Yeah, would you be at one of my shows? It's almost like all of a no. Would you be in front of my face? Yeah. Good love, something that I wanna embrace. Yeah. I got a king size bed, but no queen to share it with me. Saying that I wanna know your name right now. When I find that girl, I look her down, I swear that girl will be the only one for me, the one that makes my life complete. Yeah, and when I find that girl, I hold her down, I swear that girl, she'll be the one that conquers me. My love will take control of me. Yeah. Could it be my next door neighbor? Real love, I keep me on my best behavior. Yeah. Could it be my closest friend? Yeah. Real love, make you never be the same again. No. Got a fancy car, but no one's around with me, saying that I wanna know your name right now, right now. So when I find that girl, I look her down, I swear that girl will be the only one for me, the one that makes my life complete. Yeah, and when I find that girl, I hold her down, I swear that girl.
Have you found that girl yet? It seems like Jakul has. And that's the title of that track called That Girl. This week's number 10 on our Reggae Top 10.
Easy, you don't know you have to take it warm and easy because Freddie McGregor there upon the NC and you have the world baddest sound about the place and I don't know the world beat sound. So what?
Rainbow country, rainbow country. Hey, Mr. Music, sure sounds good to me. I can't refuse it. What's to be got to be. I feel like dancing, come dance with me. Feel like dancing, dance cause we are free. Come sing it out.
I feel at home. Can you understand? La 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 na 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 na. Hey. Na 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 na. Though the road is rocky, sure feels good to me. And if you're lucky, together we'll always be. Lord, Rainbow Country, Rainbow Country, Rainbow Country, Rainbow Country, Rainbow Country, Rainbow Country. Hey, Mr. Music, sure sounds good to me. I can't refuse it. Wants to be, got to be. I feel like dancing, dance cause we are free. I feel like skanking, come skank with me. Sing it again. Oh, sing it again.
I say your prayer, say your prayer. Try so hard to intervene when your mind is already set. The Father sees your plan, He'll assist you right away. All who think they can stop this energy will have to go away. Devil, you've been moving far. The coming of the Father is near. Have faith in all He does. It's time to make it clear. Devil, you've been moving far. What is the world coming to? Don't you see the signs? Don't let it make a fool out of you. All shapes and forms, He fools you as a friend. Getting all up in your business, but your guidance never ends. How we get through, only the Father knows. Live and learn, the message is clear. It's vital to our growth. Never you be moving far, cause the coming of the Father is near. Have faith in all He does. It's time to make it clear. Never you be moving far, yeah. Coming to, can you see the signs? Don't make it fool you. Don't be afraid to say a prayer or chant a psalms or two. No weapon formed against
What a great track.
us. The word,
The voice of Raphaelia.
the key to life is holding up. Don't be afraid to take
Before that, Freddie McGregor,
another
Rainbow Country.
long way.
All courtesy of Stingray Records. A brand new rhythm track, all courtesy of Stingray. The Rainbow Country rhythm features other artists as well.
The coming of the Father is near.
You'll be hearing more from that over the coming weeks. And that was Raphaelia. A track called Coming of the Father.
Don't you see the signs? Don't let it make a fool out of you.
Right, up next we're gonna play a rhythm track called the Penthouse Rhythm, all courtesy of Penthouse Records, featuring Beanie Man, Buru Bantan, Deli Ranks. Check it out, see what you think.
Keep the Father in mind. You never know when the world will end.
Check it out, y'all.
This is Diverse FM 102.8.
In Fraser plate one more time now. Oh Lord, Lord, Lord. Yeah. Anyway, so this one is a Douglas production. Number one, can't stop this one. Hey, no, 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 no. My destination was prison or mark. In time them lock me down a Babylon yard. Inspector now search, can't tell I the charge. Some me get fi know say the system a fraud. Even though life hard, me never count an anchor, me never play card. Me lock up in a studio like a car in garage. Big Bobby did me give them lyrics massage, and that is like tracks and records. Them can't hold I no more. No more sleeping out a door. I said them can't hold I no more. No more sleeping on the floor. Cause I know, Jaja see and he knows. The eyes them open and them will never close. So all the buckets in the stay them purpose. And one bad mind till your brain explode. Cause now I'm stronger. This survivor will never get conquered. Cause I'm stronger. Standing firm and I will never go under. Cause I'm stronger. This survivor will never be conquered. Cause I'm stronger. Standing firm and I will never go under. Anyway.
Now this is the youngest veteran. They are lead. Burrobant and intrigue. Straight across the board. Look up. Inna me league, them not inna me league. Enough of them a chat and them can't touch me seat. Inna me league, them not inna me league. All around the world I meet the people them need. Yes, inna me league, them not inna me league. Woman when me show she is so complete. Boom, inna me league, them not inna me league. Blessing it a flow to how much people me feed. Long time me I want them and them not take heed. This is Burrobant and them can't touch me speed. 2 minutes on the stage and them start get fatigued. Enough said that them bad, them even bad like me weed. Enough of them a baby, what day them a kid. Me give them up and enough of them can't read. Lose them, lose no envy and greed. Show humility, you have to proceed. Inna me league, them not inna me league. Enough of them a chat and them can't touch me speed. Boom. Inna me league, them not inna me league. All around the world I meet the people them need. Yes, inna me league, them not inna me league. Woman when me show she is so complete. Boom. Inna me league, them not inna me league. Blessing it a flow to how much people me feed.
And the world general, happy man. Spreading my love across the nation. Deliverance, you know. Alright. We don't have to fight our grudge, but make we greet everyone with a hug. Yes, I am. Black or white, let us all unite. All the while, alright. Come make we give a little love, spread a little love, share a little worldwide love. Come with your hand them in the air and make the little love share. Cause we don't have to live like thugs. Come make we give a little love, spread a little love, share a little worldwide love. Alright, black and white, let us all unite. And done with the pushing and shove.
Riches knocking on my front door. God knows I'm tired of being broken poor. My prayers answered, there's so much in store. Wanna stack cash from ceiling to floor. Money, money, you're welcome here, my friend. Money, money, we'll have a perfect blend. Money, money, I'm done with poverty, yeah. It's over between us, now it's you and me. They say you're the reason the world has so many crime. You make life unhappy for people all the time. They try to blame you when they should blame poverty. Poverty's the main cause of violence in society. Money, money, you're welcome here, my friend.
Yes, welcome here as well.
Money, we'll
that's the title of that track. Did I say Deli Ranks earlier?
Money.
How can I mix up Deli Ranks with Terry Linen?
It's over between us.
Deli Ranks is a DJ, Terry Linen's a singer. Anyway, that's the Penthouse rhythm.
Here comes riches knocking on my front.
Kicked off with the voice of Beanie Man, the Doctor,
Knows I'm tired.
the king of the dance hall, as he says.
My pride.
And in between that, the veteran Burro Bantam.
There's much in store. All different faces.
A brand new one rhythm album to get in your collection, the Penthouse rhythm. As is another album to look out for, another one rhythm album, all courtesy of World Beat music label, the Special Lady Rhythm. That's out this month. Will be available on all usual outlets. Produced by myself, featuring artists like Chuck Turner, China Nicole, Xanadu, Tipper Irie, John Blaze and more. Look out and listen out for that one. We'll get that track a track off it, a spin next week. Right now though, we're gonna go into a Caribbean groove
I'm done with poverty.
very shortly.
Between us. Now it's you and me.
Follow Diverse FM on Twitter. Twitter.com/Diverse FM. Join us on Facebook. Just search Diverse FM.
The station for Luton. Diverse FM 102.8.
Check this one out, brand new.
It's a different kind of people with a different kind of vibe, a different kind of feeling that we feel inside. Yeah, me no know if for the water or if for the sun. Maybe at the rum, but we have a lot of fun. Girls them pretty, them a second to none. Reggae music turn up in a way is drum. Yeah, well if you want all the real vibes, yeah, so it there. Tropical climate, that me I say. Antigua, Archini, every island of me. Me accent alone make you know when you see me. From Palisades, cover Barbados, island hopping, so the vibes not dropping. Reggae music, dance all soca popping, and the island where all the fun things happen. Different kind of people with a different kind of vibe, a different kind of feeling that we feel inside. Yeah, me no know if for the water or if for the sun. Maybe at the rum, but we have a lot of fun. Girls them pretty, them a second to none. Reggae music turn up in a way is drum. We love we island vibes, island breeze, beautiful places, pretty green trees. Me travel the world, meet a lot of girls, but me never seen a what a girls like these. Short, tall, thick, round, dark, brown.
Oh man, easy tuna drop. Pull up that from plate back down tuna drop.
So the polish the fit and we have to move too well. Just pick up with the ya and we have to tell her no mistake.
They don't wanna see us together. What you doing with a man like me? They say I'm like all of the other. You can get a better man than me, but our love will last forever. Baby, trust me, they will see that we're meant to be with true lovers, and you'll always be my lady.
Enough of them no want to see you happy, no not at all. And enough of them ambition not to see your life fall. Them take with on the money and go sleep with Paul. And when the money done and them not stop from call. Back to them and them use all the time. And when you take it deeply, them soon I go find. So when them get too old and dry up and left behind, them gonna wish them was the wife kind, me say.
They don't wanna see us together. What you doing with a man like me? They say I'm like all of the other. You can get a better man than me, but our love will last forever. Baby, trust me, they will see that we're meant to be with true lovers, and you'll always be my lady.
Enough of them a try to disconnect them love, and enough of them no know say that just send it from above. And it look like them want stop you from me, me queen. So we have to tell them for go and team. Friendin' in me them matter not true, them not get no play. Enough of them no want to see you with the dirty eye. Enough of them no want to see you with the dirty eye. So we have to move it one away, well.
They don't wanna see us together. What you doing with a man like me? They say I'm like all of the other. You can get a better man than me, but our love will last forever. Baby, trust me, they will see that we're meant to be with true lovers, and you'll always be my lady.
This one, yeah. Woman easy, the baddest DJ.
her number, me know I lost. Pretty little thing, figure like an hourglass. Jano star, let me tell you about this girl. Yeah, me never seen a sight more beautiful than a pearl. Yeah, and let me tell you what she tell me. She tell me she don't need a reason to go off with another. Yeah, she want me. She tell me she don't need another man or another lover. Yeah, she want me. Me have to wonder if I dream me a dream, but me no want wake up. Them kind of something happen once in a lifetime. Me no want waste it. What a thing. I never thought I ever found a love like this. And I'm asking, cause all I really wanna know is one last thing. If you are really genuine, or if you play the same game with many men. I got a no girl and not a show girl, and if so, we can just be friends. She tell me she don't need a reason to go off with another. Yeah, she want me. She tell me she don't need another man or another lover. Yeah, she want me. Me have to wonder if I dream me a dream, but me no want wake up. Them kind of something happen once in a lifetime. Me no want waste it. Me no like this feeling, it feels so right, so right. And girl, and I look in your eyes, your eyes.
The Caribbean groove, rhythm, brand new. Kicked off with the sounds of Bugle. Followed that up with Sean Paul and Jimmy Cozier. This is a track called She Want Me. True. Very. Love that rhythm. Do you? Yeah, you do. It's Diverse at 102.8 FM on your FM dial, broadcasting across the globe online. diversefm.com. Tell your friends we're here each and every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with some of the best talk music programs. Check them out on our website. This is the World Reggae Beat with me, DJ Womanizi, in the hot seat, keeping you company in that famous leather swivel chair with some of the best reggae music from both sides of the Atlantic. That was one of them. And up next we got an artist who's going to be appearing, as I said, in Wellingborough very soon. His name's Richie Stevens. Supporting artists Asha I, or Ash I should say. Robbie Valentine. And also hosted by Vincent Knapp. Music by myself, Womanizi, and Digo Ranks. More about that nearer the time. Richie Stevens, he's up next, right here on Diverse. Right after that, you can hear me talk to a reggae icon, William Bonnie Ruggs Clark. Previous interview that we did with him recently, and then we heard the sad news of his passing. So in respect, you're going to hear a replay of that interview we had with the great man.
This is Daddy U-Roy. Now from the flick of my wrist, here comes a brand new musical disc. You gotta run and come quick and be slick, cause we're talking about the real reggae music.
Yes, these were the nicest times. Oh yes, these were the nicest times. Do it, Jack. I remember those days when we used to lock away in a rub-a-dub style with a girl from round the way. Big tune a drop and every massive have to say, pull it from the top right away. Dance on style, but a different to my play. Every man to a ting and a dance the night away. My girl to my chest, all the brethren they must stay. I'm me at the dapper of the day. Cause when me rocks, so she rocks, so me dips, so she dips. What I eat in other place. Cause when me skanks, so she skanks. How she a galants. She just a wine in my embrace. Those were the nicest times. Real reggae music used to play. Those were the golden times. Real reggae music all the way. Those were the nicest times. Real reggae music used to play. Those were the golden times. Real reggae music all the way. All the lovers in the house
them in no corner by themselves. I robe it on the box and them no see nobody else. Rude boys are scabby and the girls are water pump. The girls them a walk round and a hunt.
Love is on our brain.
The whole place cock and promoter just a laugh. No buckle with no car cause everything's a laugh. The gate man and the vendor them a smile and a check off. While me and me girl we just like her. Cause when me rock so she rocks, so me dip so she dips so. What I eat in other place. Cause when me skank so she skank so. How she a galant so. She just a wine in my embrace. Those were the nicest times. Real reggae music used to play. Those were the golden times. Real reggae music all the way. Those were the nicest times. Real reggae music used to play. Those were the golden times. Real reggae music all the way. The big box them booming, the tweeter them chipping, steel on in the treetop.
Love is all I bring.
Dub plate spinning and the street lights are dimming. No intimidation from the cops.
Yeah.
All when four sounds string up, no bad vibe no bring up. Though every sound want to be in town. And I love and respect to each and every sound. Good vibration could I never stop. Those were the nicest times. Real reggae music used to play.
And that's the title of that one from Richie Stevens' latest album called Real Reggae Music. And that track's featuring the great legend DJ U-Roy, the teacher. Bonnie Clark's up next. Bonnie Ruggs, William Bonnie Ruggs Clark. He's up after this short break.
Sweet, sweet, sweet reggae music. Oh, don't know you could ever refuse it.
Diverse FM.
The Mick Foster More Music Breakfast Show with Barnfield College. Enroll now for full-time and part-time courses starting in April and in September. Check out our website, college.barnfield.ac.uk.
If you get arrested for whatever reason, call Lawtons. We're one of the leading law firms in Bedfordshire. Your defence is our job. Call us on 01582 410 111 or online at lawtonslaw.co.uk.
Sunday the 4th of May sees the next bank holiday special of Soul for Real at the Birding Bush Bushmead. All starts from 8 p.m. with DJ Eli Brown and special guests with free admission through till midnight at Soul for Real, the Birding Bush Bank Holiday Special, Sunday the 4th of May. Don't sit at home reminiscing. Get out and party.
Diverse FM 102.8, powered by the PC Help Centre Dunstable. PCHelpCentre.com, Retailer of the Year 2013-2014.
Diverse FM 102.8.
Yo, this is Bobby Hustle representing for the big bad World Beat sound, man like Selector Warm and Easy. Yo, Warm and Easy, what we tell them? World Beat will never walk alone with the Most High by your side. That's what the thing said. It's the hustle.
Warm and Easy. Kick it.
Right.
Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Can't get no food to eat. Oh no. Can't get no money to spend. Oh. Can't get no food to eat.
Pull up that. No, DJ Warm and Easy. Pull up that. I tune the hand. Pull up that.
I was someone beat. Anything come cross, get the feet.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?
Yo, this is Mr. Mojo from Morgan Day. Tuned in, I told the DJ Warm and Easy at original. Wonder.
This is the World Reggae Beat. It's me, DJ Warm and Easy, keeping you company with some of the best reggae music from both sides of the Atlantic, and this is one of them. You just listen to the voice of the man called Bonnie Ruggs from Third World. Bonnie Ruggs blessed with one of the richest, most expressive talents in contemporary music. The vocals of William Bonnie Ruggs Clark are an essential component of global reggae ambassadors. Third World's band's enduring success with Ruggs' profoundly emotive singing has heard the somber commentary 96 in the Shade, the euphoric Now That We've Found Love, or the spiritually impassioned Tried Your Love. And we today have the pleasure of having in the studio Bonnie Ruggs. Greetings and welcome to the World Reggae Beat.
Well, go on, my lad.
Enough respect.
What a world of uncertainty, man.
For real. We'll be talking about some of that uncertainty as well.
Yeah.
In between now and the end of the interview. First of all, for the people who may not know who Bonnie Ruggs is, tell them a bit about yourself and how you got involved in reggae music.
That's a good question. I got into music when I was about 16, and in Jamaica at that time, each street corner would have a singing group of 3 or 5, and it so happened that I joined one of those groups one of them time in the early 60s, and was invited to do an audition at a club in Kingston by the name of Kitty Mat Club. And it started from there, you know, and then I ended up with several bands. One of the greatest ones was Inner Circle. I was the lead singer for Inner Circle for quite some time before Jacob Miller. And most of the people don't know that the group Third World, most of the members from Third World came out of Inner Circle. So Third World was founded in 73 and I joined them in 75. And I've been with them ever since, eh?
Well, before that, who was the person that influenced you, you know, when you was a youth growing up, who you used to listen to on the radio, or made you think, yeah, I want to do that, I want to be a singer?
There's quite a few, but I think the main person at that time, when I was about 13, 14, was Nat King Cole.
Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Jamaica at that time didn't have its own radio station, and we used to listen to music out of Miami, which would play the Stevie Wonders, the Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. So I think Nat King Cole was, to this day, is one of my favorite. His voice.
So it was mainly music that came over from America?
Yes, mainly music came out of Miami. Then we eventually got our own radio station, 2 radio stations, and I think before we got independence in 1962, we started to make our own music with groups like Scatterlights, the Paragons.
I'm gonna wear you to the ball tonight.
Desmond Decker and the Aces.
Get up in the morning, slaving for bread,
The Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Dread, naughty, dread now. Dread like Congo Bongo.
The Clintons. Abyssinians.
All these people that you just mentioned, were they all well known before you were known?
Yes, man.
To be mixing amongst them as a singer yourself.
Eventually?
Yeah, how did it feel?
To this day, it's an amazing thing because Toots from Toots and the Maytals, I idolize him. I think he's one of Jamaica's finest. And when I'm around him, it's like he's idolizing me. And that is how it is between the musicians in Jamaica. We really big up each other. I mean, John Holt, whenever I run into John Holt, is like, I love his voice to this day, you know what I mean? And he loves mine, so Barry Salmon, the same thing. Yeah. You know, it's an exchange, a brotherly exchange of appreciation for each other's contribution to the culture, you know?
Do you also help each other out writing lyrics for your songs and stuff as well?
Most of the times, a lot of times, just being around one another create a vibe that would facilitate some kind of songwriting, you know? Because something happened. I remember the days that I used to hang out with Robert Nestor. If it's for an hour or 2 or a half a day, it is always so inspirational that when you eventually reach home and you reflect on what happened during that day, you come up with songs, you know.
This station rules the nation with version. Now this is Daddy U. I said that when I'm in town, I just love to listen to DJ Warm and Easy. Yeah? Respect.
Raindrops falling on my rooftop, playing a rhythm that is oh so nice. My baby is hooking and squeezing. I receive it graciously, yes.
Tell us a typical day for you in the studio, what it'd be like.
To be honest with you, it's just recently I've gotten accustomed to studio. I like live. I like performing live. When I wanted to learn how to operate in a studio, I went to the Black Hawk studio, which was Lee Scratchberry's studio in Kingston. And that is where I really got the vibe of what it takes to actually record, because it's quite different from performing live. Performing live, you get the chance to do it just one time. In a studio, you can go back and correct and change and thing. And to this day, I take the live thing in the studio, because now that we found love that you heard, it's one take. Right. Most of the songs I do is one run. I don't like being behind that mirror, especially if the person who is the engineer not focusing, being distracted by other things. Yeah. I get kind of upset with that. That glass that separates both of you is something that is not so comfortable to us. So I don't really like studio that much. I do it because I have to, and I've learned how to deal with it. But I don't go in there and spend a whole day and a lot of time. I try to do it as quickly as I possibly can and get the hell out of there.
I'm a summer beat. Anything come cross, get the feet.
As I look into my book, turn back to the day when I found you. Sweet memories coming through. The part when you said I do. Oh baby. So tell me, what kind of man would tear it all apart and leave his honey soul with a broken heart? Tell me, what kind of man would tear it all apart? Shouldn't have let one girl from the start.
Even though this is Froggy Bad Squad, representing for Warm and Easy, you don't want to come on to good quality music. Warm and Easy have it locked. And we say, even though Warm and Easy, we'll take it worldwide musically. Turn up on the radio for Warm and Easy. Easy, easy, easy.
96 degrees in the shade. Real hot in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade. Real hot, oh yes, in the shade.
Tell us about some of the studios that you've performed.
Practically all the studios in Jamaica. Tough Gang Recording Studios on 56 Hope Road, Grafton Studios, Penthouse, all the studios. Because in Jamaica, musicians go studio hopping each day. You go mixing lab, you spend a few hours, you go down to Gussie Clark down Orange Street, So it's a day of studio hopping from studio to studio.
Would there be a studio that would be your favourite, or is it just that all of them were that good that you could hop into anyone at any time and you could work?
In Jamaica, most of the studios, a lot of state-of-the-art studios, have really good equipment and really designed in such a way that make it comfortable and easier for you to work, I like Grafton Studios, which is owned by Mikey Bennett. I like Gussie Clark Studio, the big room. And Tough Gang Studio, Wicked Studio. All them studios are really nice. What I enjoy most though is the dub plate studios. Yeah, I like them. They're small, congested, smoky, And half a dozen, about 3,000 potential artists outside with enough energy and excitement. I like that.
And as you mentioned dub plate, I'm glad you brought that up, because nowadays people seem to, they fight against the dub plate thing. They don't like dub plate, but dub plates work. It's part of the reggae as well, isn't it? Cutting dub plate for sound system.
Yeah, man, it's original tradition, man. I mean, my favorite part of reggae music is sound system. I love sound system because I remember King Tubby's, Sir Coxson's, Duke Reid and all them people. I used to walk miles to check out a Stitchy and walk miles back home and get a spanking the next day because I came home so late, you know. So that's the original dancehall sound system, and I really like sound system.
Do you ever perform on any sound system? Well, obviously you must have.
Yeah, I've performed, and the tour that I'm on now is with sound system, which I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying it.
And we're going to talk about that shortly. Yeah. But I still want to keep you in this period of back in the day, because you mentioned that you worked at Studio One, Cox and Dodd.
Yeah, man.
Treasure Isle with Duke Reid. Did you ever have to perform in front of Duke Reid and him get vexed and pull out him gun?
No. What happened is that period, I came after that period, and I was glad I didn't go in that period, because can you imagine, man, pull him gun if you never sing the thing right? What happened, the end result of that was really great. Produced people like Delroy Wilson, Dennis Brown, and some great songs, you know.
And you've worked with some of these people as well.
Yes, Dennis man, Brown. Of course, yeah. Dennis Brown was my brethren, man. Dennis Brown is my brethren. Joseph, man, as a matter of fact, we celebrate the same month birthday. I'm the 6th of February. Bob Marley's the 6th, and Dennis Brown, I think, is the 8th. So,
and who would you say would be your favourite reggae artist?
Ken Booth.
Ken Booth.
I love all of them, man. I mean, Dennis Brown is inseparable. I mean, Bob Marley, John Old, all of those that I mentioned are my favorite.
And they will influence your music as well?
Influence, of course. But Ken Booth is my favourite character.
Right, well, tell us now about some of the countries that you visited over the years with Turb World and solo as yourself, Bonnie Rocks.
The only countries that I have visited yet is China and Russia. I've gotten requests for dub plate from China. It's such a big, large population. It's going to happen, and when it does happen, it's going to be massive.
So, yeah, China's one of the few countries that you haven't been to.
Yeah.
Where else?
Russia, I haven't been to Russia yet.
Okay.
I've been throughout the continent of Africa, to all the islands in the Caribbean, to all the states in the United States, to most of the cities in Europe. Next year, Third World celebrates 40 years, so it's been quite a long time, you know.
I was so one bitch. Anything come cross, get the feet.
Like the rising sun, my temperature gets higher. This fire is out of control, yes. It's burning my heart, yeah. Burning my soul, Lord. Love's had me dancing on the floor. Love's got me crying out for more. I'm love for sure. Hey sister, why do you look so confused? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's life you gotta get used to. Don't give up now, love is at your rescue. Come on, love's got me dancing on the floor. Love's got me crying out for more. I'm love
front door. Cause it seems she didn't care about me anymore. I gave her all the love I had and she spilled it, yeah. So I packed my things into a shopping bag and decided to quit. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. Oh no. Granny knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I mean it, yes I mean it. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. But I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life.
Hey, all of those things that we've been through, Lord of mercy, used to make me happy, now makes me blue. Hey, I didn't believe the things that I heard, no. But now I've seen it with my own eyes. I know actions speak louder than words. Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. Granny knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I mean it, yes I mean it. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. Hey, 'cause I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life. Yes.
Don't wanna be lonely. No. Don't wanna be lonely, no.
Gregory Isaacs, what a character.
Tell us a bit about Gregory as well.
It's the strangest thing. On Third World's last album, Patriot, we did a song with Gregory Isaacs, Front Door. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's the last recording of his before his departure to another place, you know. So that makes even that song on our album very special. He was a great friend. He used to refer to me as my number one fan. he never called me by my name, yeah. So he's a brethren and we miss him, you know. We miss him.
Don't wanna be lonely tonight. Hey,
but I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life.
Oh,
I'm so sorry we've been through.
Ah, baby, hey,
I'm so fed up.
I don't know what to do.
Oh.
So sorry we're true, baby.
No.
Oh, girl, hey.
Don't wanna be lonely.
You ever tell them say DJ Warm and Easy and call it P, the lyrical fire up on the backfield, and right now you're in tune to the World Reggae Beat Show.
How many albums Third World? About 26 albums.
26 albums.
Nominated for 10 Grammys.
10 Grammys.
Have you actually ever won a Grammy with Third World?
No, never. To be nominated in itself is an achievement.
Yeah, it is for real.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the music of today then, reggae music today compared to back in the day?
That's always a difficult question to answer, because it depends on what area you are and what you're hearing and what is being played. Because when I am in Jamaica and in the studios with young artists and young groups, I hear really good reggae music being recorded. But on the airwaves, it seems as if the trend now is... and I like the energy of what's going on now, but sometimes the subject matter is a little bit too weary for me. I mean, the disrespect for women, especially. I'm from a woman. I have a mom, you know, and I think we should show a little bit more.
Me personally, I agree with you totally, 100%. The music and the energy is good.
It's great.
And there is good vocal singers and DJs out there, great, but they just don't get the airplay.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a trend towards, like you said, derogatory lyrics, and that's what's letting us down.
Yeah, man. As I said earlier, it depends on where you are.
True.
You know, because when you're in Africa, listen to the music, reggae music coming out of Africa. It's cultural music. It's music with message and substance, you know. And in Europe, they play quite a lot of roots rock, reggae and stuff, you know.
The singer yourself, how do the younger artists, do they show you respect?
Yes, man, they do. They really do. And the thing is they appreciate the fact that you laid the foundation and made it much easier for them. You know, they do respect. I honestly can't say I've ever been disrespected by any young artist.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone. I mean, when I'm with Buju Banton and Bounty Killer is like father rocks, you know, daddy rocks. So when you're tripping on your own trip, you know, it's very hard to let somebody in and show. It's hard. Not for me, but for the young artists, it's difficult, you know, because they're surrounded with people who keep telling them what they want to hear, you know, and sometimes that's not what you really should be hearing, you know.
Well, talking about the youngsters, have you ever thought about doing producing, or have you ever done any producing of other artists yourself?
I've thought about it, but I've never really produced any artists and anything because being with Third World and my solo thing is so busy, you know, it's very busy, and I want to start painting again and stuff like that. So,
is that what you do in your spare time to relax?
I haven't in a long time, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. And a few years ago, I got a camera and I started to take pictures around the world of things that I would really like to paint. So hopefully by next year I'll be able to set up my canvas and start again.
Oh, okay, that's great. It's good to hear.
I can sell you a few pieces, eh?
Well, I don't know if I could afford them, you know, because if you're really...
we'll reach some compromise, my friend.
So, tell us a bit about some of the albums that you've released recently.
Third World album or solo album?
Solo albums.
Well, this last one is Time. What a World was before that. They refer to it as a gospel, but I refer to it as inspirational. But I've had 6 solo albums. Talk to Me, which was with Scorpio, Jack Scorpio. Love Somebody, which was with Lee Scratch Perry. That was the first one, eh? Yeah, so, and I enjoy it. I enjoy doing solo stuff. Listen, I say this all the time, and it's becoming boring for people, because each interview I always say this. I do something that I love. I get paid to do something that I love. I'm being able to travel the world. I can send my kids to college and take care of my family doing something that I love. What the hell more you can ask for?
For real.
I mean, and the very few people in the world have that opportunity, you know?
But even so, you've walked a good path as well, because there's a lot of people that get the opportunity and they don't deal with it in the right way.
Because it is not about you. It is not about you. You have to take yourself out of the equation. It's a task and a job and a journey that you have been given to take, and you have to do it in a certain manner, you know. And if you do it in that way, then it lasts forever. I mean, a song like Now That We Follow, wherever you go, in any country, in any nightclub, you're quite sure you're going to hear that song even one time for the night, because the time that was spent and the quality of the product lasts for a long time.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Make that it shook, 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 all over the place. I say, come on, baby, when the music's playing, I wanna see you dance, dance, dance. Come on, baby, tell me when the music's playing, I wanna see you dance. Get up and dance, move your high, move your head. I said, come on, baby, let me show you what a man can do. I said, music, oh, yeah, it's there, soul into my soul, moving on and on. And now that we found it, what are we gonna do?
Did you ever think when you were making that track that...
No, I had a bet with, we recorded that track in Nassau, Compass Point, and I had a bet with Chris Blackwell after I finished. But the thing is, in Jamaica, most groups, when they're formed, they play the top 40, whatever is being played on radio. And that was one of the songs that was being played in Third World's early stages, Inner Circle, Third World. I wasn't with the group then. And when we were in Nassau, they started to play the rhythm, and I just sang the track. But it was intentional that this is the song that we're going to put out, you know. But when it was finished and we listened to the end product, we say, yes, we think... And then we have to give thanks to Frankie Crocker, who was one of the United States disc jockey, who passed a few years ago. Is he really busted?
Now that we
lot of people don't know that track was a single on the OJ's album, because that song was written by Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, who eventually, after hearing that song, became a very good friend of ours and wrote Hold On to Love album first, and Spirit Lives, and very, very, very decent person.
Tell me what we gonna do with it. I really like to know. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?
Even though this is Froggy Bad Squad, representing for Warm and Easy. You know, when they come on to good quality music, Warm and Easy have it lock. How we say? Even though Warm and Easy, we are taking it worldwide musically. Turn up on the radio for Warm and Easy.
The latest album, solo album called Time. And is there a reason why it's called Time as well?
Yeah, it's deliberate. It's Bonnie Rock's time.
Time to make another turn. No looking back. It's time to accept that it's just another lesson learned. Time to make another turn. Not changing on the pillar of salt. Just another lesson learned. Yeah. Smiling faces, deceitful hearts, eyes that try to scan your thoughts, loose and lying lips, so many culprits. Just another day in this place, 'cause it's time to make another turn. No looking back, it's time to accept that it's just another lesson learned. Time to make another turn. Not changing on the pillar of salt, just another lesson learned.
It's time for us to address certain things. You know, especially in my country, I think it's time for us to pay more attention to the young people. It's time for us to pay more attention to the senior citizens. Make life a little easier for them. It's time for us to address education in my country and throughout the world. You know, it's time for us, governments and things, to make things a little bit more easier for the citizens of each nation. Things are hard right now. Things are tough, you know, kids graduating from school and can't read and write. That shouldn't happen, you know. Because in this competitive world now, this global issue that's going on, you have to be like your son. You have to be bright. You have to be bright.
It's just another lesson learned. Yeah. Time to make another turn. Not turning on a pillar of salt. Just another lesson learned. I'm turning to greener pastures.
How long did it take to make this album?
It took me about 3 years, my lord. Well, this album is very special for me because every inch of it was a deliberate attempt to get exactly what I wanted. It has 15 songs, and it's an album that you can play from track 1 to 15 without skipping any tracks. I think this album going to cause a lot of disturbance. I didn't short the production. You know, nowadays music you hear is like somebody just built it at them bedside and put it out, you know. This album have Dean Fraser, Sly and Robbie, Mikey Bennett, a host of top-class musicians and producers, you know. It's on VPAL and VP Records, they're doing the distribution. It's on my label, Raw Edge Production. And it's really getting some excellent reviews throughout the world, Canada, UK, Africa, Jamaica. And I'm here now promoting this album time because I think every reggae lover or people who are interested in reggae should have a copy of this album.
Most definitely. I've heard a few tracks of it, and it's definitely one for the collection.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's Warm and Easy and world reggae beat, you know, Richard Spice and good music. Yeah, no end, yeah. Na 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 na.
the first time I saw you, baby. Girl, you look so sweet. From that day down the lane, my world's not the same. Shockwaves through my brain as you rest through my vein. Girl, ooh, you knock me off my feet. Hey. You're everything I long for. You're everything I need. Without you, there's not much to live for. Hey. You're everything to me, yes. Hey. Heaven must have sent you, especially for me. All the love that you bring, I can feel it deep within. You make my heart sing, girl, you're everything. Oh, my life is so complete. Hey. You're everything I long for. You're everything I need, yes. Without your love, there's not much to live for. You're everything to me.
Lord God, no.
I know you have to go to work.
Woman, easy, make your bag so play. Play what you wanna play. Play reggae music. Play them every night on day. Play for the people. Lord, no. Yeah, man, a Bonnie General himself, I make you know, say, woman, easy in a ramp when them a play reggae music. Straight city in body.
Well, Bonnie Rose, I've got to tell you, it's been a great pleasure for me to have you here on the World Reggae.
Wow, man, easy, my lad. My brethren, it was a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me, man. I drove an hour and a half to sit with you, my friend. Yeah. I don't normally do that, but this is special.
Okay.
God bless.
Enough respect.
All the best.
And before you go,
yes,
I wanted to say some shout out to some people that will be listening right around.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you to say some shout out to some people.
Yeah, man. Right now, I want to shout out to Popsy from Halsden and Tim, my brethren from Amsterdam, and Adrian Irvin, and to all the Jamaican people that is in the United Kingdom. Remember, you must come back home even once and eat some breadfruit and go go swim and take a dip and drink some Red Stripe beer. And to all the young people who are interested in the arts, practice your craft. If it's guitar you want to play, practice. Don't bother when mommy wants to, because when I start singing and tell my mother, she tell me say the only place me can sing at church. You understand? Practice your craft, my brethren, and God bless all the best, and keep listening to this program. Rastafari. Boogie. Woman is the reggae ambassador. Hey, Bonnie Rock said that.
And before you go, tell me a track to play off of the album now, because I've got it sitting here waiting.
Any track. Any track. Just can't deny, my lord.
But before that as well, is it possible I could get a little a cappella from you to make them know, sir?
Oh, I just can't deny it, even though I try. Got to have you by my side. Oh, I just can't.
Bonnie Rocks a run track, woman, easy.
No sense in running, 'cause I just can't get away. No, hey. Oh, I just can't deny it, even though I try. Got to have you by my side. Oh, I just can't deny it. Lovers come on by. Let's just think it for a ride. Yeah. Funny how I used to say settling down was not for me. I'd rather to be free. Sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. And oh, how I used to wonder, why would any man tie himself down with one woman? I never dissed the program, but how skin. I tell them that it's really true. I just can't.
And there you go, the voice of the late great William Bonnie Ruggs Clark. And that was an interview that I had the pleasure of speaking to the great man, and I'll tell you, he said a few things during the interview that made me think back. Well, looking back, it made me wonder if he knew what was coming, but obviously he did. And it's a sad loss to reggae music. Because not long after this interview, a matter of weeks or months, Bonnie Ruggs passed away. But his memory lives on and his music lives on, as he's one of the icons, reggae icons. And that was in tribute and to all the fans of Third World and Inner Circle. Grew up on their music. And even though the music's changing, the reggae's changing, and as he said, his last album, Time, tells you all about what's happening in and around and beyond the reggae vibes. Right, this is Diverse on 102.8 FM. My name's DJ Warm and Easy, keeping you company. Some of the best reggae sounds around. And we've got more still to come. Legendary U-Roy's up next. Or should I say, Big Youth is up next. He's featured on a track with the voice of Taras Riley off the album called Love Situation.
Anyone who disagrees with me doesn't know about
coming up right after this. Keep it locked right here.
It's no longer puzzling to
World Reggae Beat.
Hearts are not made of stone, so I've had a change of heart, ready to give all that I've got to you. And even though
Diverse FM.
Sunday the 4th of May sees the next bank holiday special of Soul for Real at the Burning Bush Bushmead. All starts from 8 p.m. with DJ Eli Brown and special guests, with free admission through till midnight at Soul for Real, the Burning Bush Bank Holiday Special, Sunday the 4th of May. Don't sit at home reminiscing, get out and party.
Diverse FM 102.8, powered by the PC Help Centre Dunstable. PCHelpCentre.com, Retailer of the Year 2013-2014.
Don't worry, Motorised here, helping you with all your motoring needs. Starting problems, tyres, brakes and exhaust, plus servicing too. We're also an authorised LUK clutch fitting centre. Our recovery service is also available. Motorised Garage and MOT Centre, 207 Lee Grave Road, Luton, Beds, LU3 1RJ. MOT Centre now open. We do MOTs while you wait. Motorised, keeping you on the road. Call 01582 582758.
Diverse FM.
What the world needs plenty of. We don't need no sorrow, we don't need no tears.
In a lifetime.
Mr. Cheeks in the building with it, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
In a lifetime.
Man called Thomas Riley. Hey yo man, we getting poppin' over here.
Allow me to explain. Listen carefully. Yes, we met on the sidewalk before sunset. Started to rain, she didn't want to get wet. I offered her a ride, and she gladly did accept. She said she don't smoke, she don't drink, so watch her step. Leave her on the corner, not her doorstep. Can I have your number? She says wait a sec. If I'm gonna call, I got to come correct. A reason, a season, our lifetime. The season's now, cause the reason's death. The doctor says she only got 5 days left in her lifetime. She's living out her life to the fullest. She don't have any time for any stress. No stress. She's got to get the feeling she's the best.
She's the best.
She's walking and she's stepping with finesse.
What?
Why did we meet on day 5 when she is running out of time? What about the walks and the country drives? Take her home to meet my mama, will she be alive? Oh, the clock's ticking so fast. Time flies when you're having a blast. Looking at the future, you're haunted by the past. Choosing every word as if it were my last.
Let's give it to him, man. Come on.
Now I gotta meet someone that told me she gon' leave me. I ain't understanding myself, believe me. 5 days to live, no weather, no kids, no time for stress. She just wanna live. I loved it when I seen her, had to have her. Standing all alone, knew I had the bag of found out the situation. She told me what it was, that's why she living how she living, and she does what it does.
Got to get the feeling she's the best.
Oh man, I love it when that head was on my chest. Treat her like a princess. She's the one that I'm gonna miss when I listen to songs like this.
Things in life are free. Can't buy money.
Listen, all I have left is a picture. And Jah knows I'll miss her. And what I wouldn't give for another chance to hold and kiss her. And when it's silent at night, everyone's sleeping, I remember moments, treasure. Wish I had another day to love her. A minute, a second, oh yeah. But the universe has a strange sense of humor. Why did we meet on day 5 when she was running out of time? What about the wars and the country drives? Take her home to meet my mama, will she be alive? Oh, the clock's ticking so fast. Time flies when you're having a blast. Looking to the future, haunted by the past. Choosing every word as if it were my last.
Beautiful day in the life. Say it was the most beautiful day in your life. It was the most beautiful day in your life. No pain, no sorrow, only joy and laughter. Pain, no sorrow, only joy and laughter. You're living out today and then the day will after. Live your life today and then tomorrow on the day after. Things in life
in a lifetime. In a lifetime.
Taking off Tavis Riley's brand new album, simply called Love Situation. Best one to get in your collection. Track called 5 Days, featuring a legendary voice of the man called U-Roy. Big U, another reggae legend.
Got to get the feeling of the best in your lifetime. What? Don't have any time for any stress.
Matter of fact, we are going to kick off the next track with the voice of the great man, Daddy Roy, Father Roy, U-Roy.
Can relate. You meet Mrs. Right, but it's like you're too.
Now this is Daddy U-Roy introducing the sister called Queen Ifrica along with Shanti Bay. Come down, select time to hear them music.
You ready for them, Queen? So fine. Alright. Sing for them, Queen. He dances just to free his mind.
Read fine, baby.
Pain is on music alone can heal him. You can see the sadness in his eyes. What?
When the music come alive, it's a joy if you see him lose it. Him only weapon and him can't stop to use it. or Italian wine. Real fine, you would have think him insane, but him so when the music hit him no feel no pain. And true him no gamble and no use cocaine. Dancing na him won the liquor game. Take him in cause him can tell you everything about dance. Everything. Mr. Bojangles, dancing up a
Sounds there of Queen Ifrica, Mr. Bojangles, brand new track from her, featuring the voice of the legendary DJ U-Roy.
Sweet reggae music from Stone Love, feeling the vibes I grade all night. Forget your troubles.
And one of the hottest upcoming, when I say upcoming, he's already arrived on the scene. His name's Christopher Martin. He's up next with a track called Step Up. See if you can relate to this one.
Mr. Bojangles.
Some of these girls, yo, I'm talking to a girlfriend. Baby girl, I hope you're listening. Oh yeah, from you get me, you're not hot no more. From you get me, you're not shop no more. Now we're nothing sexy from the Vicky store, and you're not beat like you did before. If in a step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. And girl, you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And you know you used to do it before you had me. Oh, if you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. And you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And girl, you know you used to do it before you had me. So why you stop? Some of these girls need to learn the score. I give them man less when we deserve more. I get comfortable once them through the door. The thing did book at 10, I know it's up to 4. I know you, I say you want more attention, and more of me time will make me mention what happened to the floor and the ceiling fan. Excitement gone, know what's the position. Let me tell you, you're not hot no more. And your hairstyle, you're not shot no more. You know we're nothing sexy from the Vicky store. You're done with the gym, now work out no more. If you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. Unless you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And girl, you know you used to do it before you had me. Girl, if you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. And yes, you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And girl, you know you used to do it before you had me. Hey, listen, where the fanciness.
Diverse FM.
Some of these girls, yo, I'm talking to a girlfriend. Baby girl, I hope you're listening. Oh yeah, from you get me, you're not hot no more. From you get me, you're not shop no more. Now we're nothing sexy from the Vicky store, and you're not beat like you did before. If you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. And girl, you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And you know you used to do it before you had me. Oh, if you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. And you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And girl, you know you used to do it before you had me. So why you stop? Some of these girls need to learn the score. I give them man less when we deserve more. I get comfortable once them through the door. The thing the book at 10, I know it's up to 4. I know you, I say you want more attention, and more of me time will make me mention what happened to the floor and the ceiling fan. Excitement gone, know what's the position. Let me tell you, you're not hot no more. And your hairstyle, you're not shot no more. You know we're nothing sexy from the Vicky store. You're done with the gym, now work out no more. If you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. Unless you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And girl, you know you used to do it before you had me. Girl, if you not step up, you're gonna lose me, because the girl them out the road, them not refuse me. And yes, you know if it please your man, that's how you duty. And girl, you know you used to do it before you had me. Hey, listen, where the fanciness and the sexiness. 5 times a week, now me hardly getting it. Them big t-shirt, they not feeling it. Negligee, lingerie, baby girl, I'm missing it. Girl, you have a man in your life who love you man, but you not see the things that what you not do. And yes, the sexy little things that what you stuck to. That's the vibe we really need to get back to. Yo, and from you got me in a hot no more. step up, I got loose. Tell you.
Track from Christopher Martin, simply called Step Up. And don't forget, we're here each and every week, stepping up right here on Diverse 102.8 FM. We're giving you some of the best reggae music from both sides of the Atlantic. And time's running out fast here, so we're going to feature one more. And we'll be out of here. But don't forget to keep it locked in right here each and every day, each and every week, each and every hour, each and every minute. And like I said, we've got more tracks for you next week. We've got our Reggae Top 10. Who's a surprise guest next week? Stay tuned to find out. So till then, from me, Warm and Easy, hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. If you didn't, stay tuned. We shall educate you some more. I'll be back, God sparing, next week right here on Diverse on 102.8 FM, giving you more reggae, world reggae beats. So till then, until next week, from me, Warm and Easy, we're going to leave you with this. Stay cool, stay easy, take it easy, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.
Some days of the week will be bad days. Nothing at all now go my way. We feel like give up, throw in the towel and give up. When work just a stress me, I'm a girl now caress me. You me have a few spots, so when me rally back, and all of my problem them left me. Someone big up the corner shop, big up my lane, big up my block, big up anywhere you can chill, all a vibe and build, release your stress and relax, yeah. I'm say big up the barber shop, big up the ball field where the ball is at, yo. Just before me go home, I do some stuff, release my mind and relax. I'm a chill spot, everybody have somewhere they go when they feel there's no way out. For love and chat, don't forget about all of the struggle them face throughout the day. You have to have a home away from home. 6 pack and 6 a drop in a domino. Sing along then from you know that you have to have your chill spot. That's why me say big up the corner shop, big up my lane, big up my block, big up anywhere you can chill, all a vibe and build, release your stress and relax, yeah. And me say big up the barber shop, big up the ball field where the ball is at, yo. Just before me go home, I do some stuff, release my mind and relax. I'm a chill spot.
There's only a handful of special people in this world.
Shout out to Jamaica. Yeah. Using all the buttons, no mistakes allowed. Playing the biggest beats all day long. This is Diverse FM 102.8 and online at diversefm.com.